We interrupt this previously scheduled programming for this important message. Live right now, it's the WSWG show.
Playing none of the hits, but talking all the shit. You're listening to WSWG Radio.
The Tri-State got hammered tonight by Derek Beasley.
Now, there were several reports of a match on that gasoline.
It went from a sunny, beautiful afternoon to a rocky.
How to have better sex.
I'm calling the police now!
Hair tugging.
Call 911 now! You know what, asshole?
Hello?
How did it feel, Clarice, when Mig said I can smell your cunt and he flung jizz in your hair, Clarice?
It's the West Side Wise Guys show. Got some fucked up shit to talk to you. Hope everybody had a great holiday. We're going to talk about the tune-in game. It's called One or Another. We'll tell you about it in a minute. And would you bang an alien? Well, you know they bang you. There's always kind of stories about they probe people on the ship, but would you fuck one of them? Tonight.
I'm fucking something.
What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? You got me fucked up on that.
Something.
This is Rick, and this is the West Side Wise Guys show. Roger, Shannon, and Jimmy are joining us today.
Good evening.
Joining us?
What the fuck? I can't even talk today.
Take a sip of your pop, buddy.
By the way, the name of the game is One or the Other.
One or the other, Clarice. Would you like some fava beans, or would you like me to beat my meatus on your clitoris?
Meatus.
All right. Hope everybody had a good holiday. I know I did.
Yep, ours was good.
A couple people were with me, so. What about yours, Jimmy?
It was good. Kids was happy.
Did you get everything you wanted?
Yeah, smiles on kids' faces.
Did Tasha get her a package from you?
She got a big package, but
a holiday package?
The gift that keeps on giving.
So would you bang an alien and probe one of them?
It depends on how they look, I think. I'm sure they're not going to look like us, but if they're like all slimy and like gelatin coated and shit, probably not.
I mean, that'd be easier to get in though.
Yeah. I'm not saying it wouldn't be a lubed, session, but I think if they were attractive, you know what I mean? If they look like a fucking blob, do you really want to fuck a blob?
I'm calling bullshit.
Just
say
one?
You wouldn't.
No, I think if they kind of resembled women, I think you'd have to do it just once.
I have asked you in the past if you would do like a pocket pussy or one of them real live dolls, and you were like, nah.
That's not an alien.
That. Well, okay, but it still looks like us.
I just did one just to see if it feels as real as they say.
That pocket pussy does not look nothing like your vagina.
It's not supposed to. It looks like the porn star's vagina that you buy.
Right.
It doesn't look like any real vagina I've ever seen.
Well, that feels like one.
Only you would know.
And then if you want to get a little freaky, you just fucking drop down and go in the butthole.
Drop down?
Yeah, they don't say no. Nothing.
There you go, baby.
Oh, you had one of those ones that was like it was
Never
like
say no
it was
yet.
like her ass was sticking out of the bed.
It was her. It was like you got your woman and her legs are pinned up to her.
Do you
up
still
to the
have
bed.
that?
No.
Oh, he was going.
How did you dispose of that?
Well, my wife said she was getting more dick than she was, so I threw it away to prove a point.
Could you imagine being the trash guy?
Yeah, I
threw
threw
it in the bag.
You should have recycled it.
No, I tied it up in a Kroger bag and hid it and shit.
In that fucking.
But you know when
ass hits the ground out in the driveway, like oh,
if it
damn.
fell in the street and shit, the garbage man was probably like, "Damn!"
I bet they won't pick that up. I bet that's considered hazardous material.
That should have been in a recycling bin.
Yeah, I
buddy.
threw away a $169 piece of ass.
And about $169.
Mm-hmm.
That's a man. Hold on.
Did you get your money's worth?
It was one of them well-known bitches.
No, hold on. A man
Did
that
you get your
spends
money's worth?
$169 on a thing that doesn't move to fuck, that's a man who takes his shit seriously. Son of a bitch.
Man, I retired. I don't make shit no more. I buy engineered shit. So I don't have to go through the trouble.
100. Was that with tax?
I don't even remember. It probably wasn't that much.
He
It was
just
like
put 60. He
129 or
put
something.
69 on there because it's a good number.
But trust me, when I threw it in the Kroger bag in the garbage, it wasn't worth $10.
No.
Beat the fuck out of that.
That ass took some miles, man.
Probably got burn marks on. Like, how you like that?
So what if they
said I'd be I DP'd her and everything.
There's cigarette butts in there and
Yeah,
whole salami.
Yeah, when you're fucking her ass, the vagina can hold your cigarette.
It had a tiny little patch at the top of it when I started, but when I didn't, it was bald.
Hello? Oh.
WSWG, how are you? Hello.
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 Yeah, what's up?
What's up? ¿Habla inglés?
Habla inglés.
¿Qué es eso?
¿Qué pasa, amigo?
What's up? What's your name?
We on air?
Yeah, you're on the air right now.
You are live.
We on the air?
Yeah, you're
Yes.
on the air.
Oh.
Not to be confused with on the air.
Is Jimmy B there?
Of course
Jimmy
he is.
B is here.
You assholes, get back to work.
Jimmy B!
Get back to work, boys.
Let me guess, they're getting the phone greasy.
Yeah. Get back to work.
Hey, I want to talk about something, though.
What's up, Big Ed?
What you want to talk about?
Who's that?
Yeah, got confused there, didn't you, buddy?
Yeah, it fucked you up right there.
Who's that? I don't know, man. I got a little, she made my heart tremble.
He said my heart trembled.
Ask him what he wants you to ask you.
No, I wanted to know how much wood could a wheelchair truck if a wheelchair could truck wood?
As much as you want.
Oh, my God. I got to go.
He's going straight to the back and take his lunch break right now.
I thought that was a guy from work.
He's about to give a whole new meaning to the name ball bearing
That was
grease.
the funniest call I've ever had on here.
Jimmy, what was that guy's name?
That was Big Ed.
Shout out to Big Ed.
They might call him Big Ed for a reason. What you got to say about that? No, back to what I was talking about.
What were you talking about?
I don't remember. What if they made an alien realistic vagina? So you could
How
test
the
it
fuck
out.
would they know?
They could. I
It's
mean,
imported, man.
yeah. I
It's
mean,
important. That shit.
Hold on. So
You got intergalactic space tax.
yeah. So from the Peanut Gallery, I'm being texted, and it says, "What if they look like the Avatar chick?"
I'd bang the Avatar.
See,
chick.
now that's an alien, right?
Yeah.
They were on a different planet. They look like us, but they're not quite.
Now, if I
like
banged
us.
that bitch and had a kid and impregnated her, would it come out
Teal.
and be like sky blue or baby blue?
I'd be
Teal.
that mixed baby would be teal, right?
No, it would be baby blue.
Its body would be blue and striped, and
It would be baby blue.
It would be baby blue. Right?
Blue mixed with white is
its
baby blue.
limbs and head would be white like yours, and its body would be blue and striped, and have a tail.
What do you have?
They didn't really show. They didn't really insinuate if they had
Relations?
lower male. No, they said they consummated it, but they didn't. Because remember, the one dude was mad that he fucked her.
Yeah.
I remember that part.
Yeah.
I always remember them parts.
No, I'm serious. Well, unless I'm
It was
wrong.
our brother. He was mad.
Yeah, he was mad because they consummated it or whatever. But they kind of show the upper part, and you can kind of tell that they have breasts. But
Hold on
I
a
don't know
minute.
what.
Well, I know their hair has them things in it, so maybe they fuck,
Hold on a minute. Jimmy, do you think that dude was listening or he just called because it was between 8 and 9?
I don't know. I put it on my Facebook to call in, so.
Oh.
I mean, he might have been listening.
One dude's there's got an iPod Touch. I don't know if he's got it with him.
He said,
or
"Am
not,
I on
so-
the air?" And I didn't hear nothing playing in the background. You usually hear that.
Right.
Big Ed, if you're listening, call back.
Call back in, Big Ed. We got a surprise for you. So, yeah, I'd bang the Avatar chick. I'd have a baby blue baby.
Baby blue baby.
Baby blue, baby blue, baby blue, baby blue.
All right, you want to play this game?
Yeah, let's play.
We're going to play a game
Are
called...
we going to sign off on the consensus? Yes, no, we'll bang aliens?
I say yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to leave it on.
Fuck, why not,
It
man?
depends.
I
now.
would bang an alien that.
Who else could say they fuck something intergalactically? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, if it closely resembled the Avatar chick,
There's many guys that could say they fuck chicks from different countries. But
Right.
how the fuck can you say that you fuck something from outer space?
Motherfucker, I fucked this bitch from Voltar.
Yeah.
Voltar.
You said Voltar. Hey, what if it was one of the Thundercat bitches? I mean, they
are
was
they
real.
aliens?
Man, I can't
They're why not? They're from a different planet.
They're mutants.
Okay, but they're still a fuck. They're not human.
Would you fuck a mutant bitch? Because
Like they're from here?
I'd fuck Blue Rebecca Romaine in fucking X-Men.
What's the guy with laser eyes?
That's what is her
Cyclops.
Yeah, I'd do that.
name? What is that? What is
I'd
that
do
chick's
that.
name?
That motherfucker shoot a laser right in you.
Mystique.
Might feel good.
Yeah, Mystique.
Yeah.
Mystique.
Anyway,
I'd do
I fuck
Storm.
Rebecca Romaine no matter what color.
That's
she
what
is.
I told
Yeah,
what's her
she could
name
be
to be for
orange.
Halloween. Madeline.
Oh, yeah. She make a good one. Anyway, the game's called One or Another, and here's how you play. We give you two.
One or the other.
One or the other.
Keep saying one or another.
Well, we're mad because we can't call it what the fucking game is called. That's what we're. That's
One or the other. So you got two choices. You can do one or you can do the other, but you have to do one.
Okay.
And it is one or the other. Have shown on national TV a lengthy video of you in a store dressing room making faces and talking to yourself, or have shown a short video of you in your underwear lip syncing to a rock and roll song in your bedroom.
What was the first one?
Have shown on national TV a lengthy video of you in a store dressing room making faces and talking to yourself,
I'm gonna say
or
number 2.
have shown a short video of you in your underwear lip syncing to a rock and roll song in your bedroom.
I think number one.
I would go with number one.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it that the question means both will be on national TV.
Yeah, that's what I was saying the other night when we were playing the game. I think they both imply the thing.
Yeah, but
from
the problem is that the first one says you're in a store dressing room,
Mm-hmm.
which means you're probably naked at one point. If you're in a dressing room, you're getting naked at one point.
I'm never naked in a dressing
Yeah,
room.
me either.
Yeah, you're right. You'd have your drawers on in there too.
Right.
For a shorter length of time than a half-hour video of you lip syncing in your underwear.
I don't give a fuck.
Have shown on
'Cause
national
what if you're
TV
lip syncing to
a lengthy
Justin Bieber?
video of you in the dressing
It
room?
wouldn't happen though. Not Justin Bieber.
I'm doing the lip syncing in my drawers.
Really? To
Yes,
what
sir.
song?
Huh?
To what song?
American Woman.
I would walk 5,000
Yeah.
miles.
Losing my religion.
Stand in the place where you live.
It'd be standing probably. I'm guessing.
Jack in the place that you stand.
Try not to slip on the floor.
Try not to slip on my fluid.
Me and Jimmy were at Skeffington's getting fitted, and the chick that was working there, I said, "Hey, can I get a little help in here?"
What'd she say?
She said, "Well, no, I don't."
Shit, she walked in on me, and I was in my boxers.
So I'm saying underwear lip syncing.
I'm going to say dressing room.
What are you going to say,
I
texting?
already said.
Text.
I said the lip syncing.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's a no-brainer. I think you take the dressing room.
Okay, that's this edition of One or the Other.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One.
I'm so
Oh
mad.
my God.
I'm so mad I can't.
She said something. He said, "Oh my God, what was that? Who was that?"
Why are you so mad right now?
You know you're gonna have to cut that up and put that in somewhere.
Because I can't call it what the game is actually called. That's why I keep fucking it up. Because I just want to call it that, but someone else already copyrighted that, and not them.
Okay, I recently on one occasion witnessed somebody, an adult, way far adult,
What the fuck?
smoke well into their adulthood.
Way far
okay.
adult.
Way far adult. Like that's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever heard.
They were
La la la.
they were smoking weed.
Like as if there's a way close adult.
They were smoking weed and passing it to their 18-year-old offspring.
Oh, right.
And I brought up a debate that I was thinking of. Does age matter when you're smoking weed voluntarily with your child? And is it morally right to do no matter what the age is?
You mean in relationship to them too, or the rest of the world?
And the whole moral.
Because I think unto themselves, like, you know, was it father daughter, or is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
I think unto them, who fucking cares? The problem that I have with it is when they do that in front of somebody else. It because kids are ignorant, it kind of makes any other kid that sees that maybe make them think, fuck, I wish my dad was that cool. When and the reality is that dad isn't necessarily that fucking cool. You know what I mean? Because I mean, in all fairness, probably nothing good's going to come from that.
Yeah, but that child's, I mean, it's not a child anymore. Actually, legally, they're 18. They're an adult.
Look, you should always assume that your kid is a child.
Yeah, you're right.
Exactly.
You're right in the
To
situation.
that child, isn't the dad that cool?
And not to mention the fact.
But that's my point that I'm making is that, yeah, he's absolutely cool, which totally annihilates the father figure in the situation.
Yeah. So you turn into a friend instead of...
Right.
You know, both is what you should be. You should if you're 18 and you're legally an adult, you're still learning from your parents.
I really don't think you should party with any of your kids.
I think you're learning from your parents.
Not like that kind of partying anyway.
Up until you're close to 30 years old, I'd say.
What were you saying now?
I say you're learning from your parents up to at least 30.
Yeah. Or 15, depending on the level of your parents.
True enough.
I mean, if your parent is there.
I mean, I'm just saying, some of us didn't get all the way to 30 before we had to stop.
I mean, now, a perfect example is I'm preaching to my daughter and son not to have sex because they're 15 and 16.
Right.
But I'm still going to be telling them that when they're 20 and 21.
If you would buy him a $170 vag, he probably wouldn't fuck anything but that vag.
He's probably got one he was born with on his right fucking wrist.
You sure you got that thrown away, or did he maybe get it?
No, he didn't.
There's no way.
But my point is that I'm still going to be telling them that when they're in their 20s, early 20s at least.
Right. Yeah, I mean...
Until I come to the reality that, hey, they're fucking doing that, I can't do nothing about it.
I don't know. I think, honestly, that's what uncles are for. I think uncles are people that could smoke weed with their... Or, you know what I mean? Or
what
maybe
are you saying?
Or have like a drink. I honestly can't say I feel like an uncle. I kind of...
Is that why you're pissed when Nick's grounded? Because you ain't got a smoke partner?
Yeah. Got nobody to light the fucking...
Now the shit comes out.
What's that thing where they put...
The hookah?
Yeah. Nick always lights the hookah for me. No, I'm saying like, you know, it's something that either a cousin or an uncle, you know, that you know they're going to do it, but you can't take away the impact. I could never do it because I have too much impact on them.
I drink all the time. And when my kid's 21 and legal enough to drink, they're not going to be coming to my parties.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They will probably, in all reality, never, ever come to one of my parties. Ever. In their life.
Why is that?
I don't care if I'm 50.
He doesn't want them to see his
exactly.
balls.
If I'm 50 and they're 30, they're still not coming to my parties.
Yeah.
Hi, Bugs.
Hello.
What's happening? Bugs.
What's going on, Bugs?
What's up? Hey, you guys got me thinking. What would you rather do? Have, say, your 13-year-old kid or 14, 15-year-old kid either smoke weed first or have sex?
Neither
or, you know,
one.
like smoke weed, drink, or have sex?
Neither
Smoke
one.
weed.
If you had to pick one.
Neither
Smoke
one.
weed.
Smoke weed first?
Smoke weed. It
Yeah.
can do the less. It can do the least amount of damage.
I'm not gonna
first.
answer this because I'm not gonna patronize and make one sound better than the other.
No, I'm with...
Well,
That's what
there
I mean.
is a level of
what's worse,
better.
a life of drugs or a life of promiscuous activity is what I mean.
hold on.
Drugs can lead to sex, though.
Before the show, you picked a level of rape.
First of all, having sex can lead to hookers, which can lead to death, and smoking weed could lead to cocaine and can lead to crack, and which can cause death. So it doesn't matter.
I'm
Could lead to sex
I'm
also.
not with you on the weed can. I'm sure it can.
Just because it
but I
hasn't
don't think
happened
it's,
to you doesn't.
I
mean
don't
it
think
can't
it's a
happen.
I don't think it's a guarantee.
It's not a guarantee.
And I think weed makes you lazy, which means you're less likely to fuck something.
And I guess it also probably differs if it's a boy or a girl, too. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
a girl,
If
if
it
I
was
had a daughter, I would say, yeah, let her smoke weed and drink before sex. If I had a son, I would probably say, you could fuck before you, smoke weed or drink.
Yeah, but the problem with the chicks smoking weed and drinking before sex is the guy that's around while she's smoking weed and drinking is thinking he's going to have sex.
And they go hand in hand, but I'm just saying if you could choose one or the other, and that would be the sole, the only thing they do.
Hey, would you still drink if you knew at the end of the night you couldn't fuck anything?
Yes.
Yeah, sure I do.
Yeah?
I know I'm not. I know I do that every night. I know I'm not going to fuck anything at the end of the night, and I still drink. But again, the option is up to me.
No, I would never do anything that resulted in removing fucking from the equation. If someone said you could buy a Chevy, we'll give you the Chevy Corvette, but you're never going to fuck again, I'm not taking that car.
No.
You didn't
say you were never going to fuck again.
Well, fuck no.
I'm saying I would get drunk if I knew at the end of that particular night.
On every day you drive this car, you're not allowed to have sex for the next 24 hours.
Fuck that car.
Fuck the car.
See? Fuck the car. But alcohol beats. Alcohol wins. Yep. You know why? Because you're drunker longer than you're having sex. So.
Then you shouldn't be driving the fucking Corvette drunk anyway, so whatever.
Yeah, true there.
But anyway, that just got me thinking, so y'all have a good show.
Okay, good question.
Peace out.
Good thought.
Later.
No, I don't know. I think you just fucking hope your kid isn't a fucking idiot. Really. That's what I think. I think I know some people that smoked weed when they were young, and they did do a bunch of extra shit. But I don't think it was the weed that made them do it. I think it was a derivative of their personality.
It's just common curiosity is what it is. Like you said, I'm with you. I don't believe it's the drugs.
I didn't smoke weed till I was 22 because I was afraid of it because I'm allergic to fucking everything. And I thought, what if I smoke some weed and die? Like, I'll be the first fucking idiot because I'm allergic to, like, grass and trees.
Motherfucker, you deed on fucking
nobody's
weed.
ever died from smoking weed.
Underdosed.
No one's ever died from smoking weed. So, but alcohol can kill you.
Nobody's ever got lung cancer from weed?
Nope.
I don't know that. They've never linked the two.
You can't breathe smoke in your whole life and not
There's
die.
no tar in weed.
Yes, there is. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, wait, maybe it's nicotine.
There's just no nicotine, which is the
maybe that's what it is.
No, I mean, I'm saying, like, people who've shot up heroin fucking die. People who've done too much coke die. People
can't overdose
drink too much alcohol, get alcohol poison, die. No one's ever, like, smoked
so much weed.
There's people that smoke the whole time they're awake.
Yeah, and never die.
And you can't OD on weed. I'll give you that.
I don't know that there are any statistics on someone who's smoked weed their whole life if statistically they're likely to get lung cancer. I would think you are. I mean, there's carcinogens in it and shit. I mean, there's all kinds of nasty shit.
Got to be if it's got smoke.
Yeah. I want to do the vaporizer.
I heard that's the best.
You don't
like burn it in a vapor rub thing?
No, it's no smoke. You just put the weed in the top of this thing, and it
steams the water.
It magically sucks all the THC out of the weed. You inhale that.
Well, that's the active ingredient, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what gets you high. But what's cool is when you're done, you're left, like if you put a quarter bag of weed in it and get high off the quarter bag of weed, when you're done, you still have a quarter bag of weed left. You could sell it.
Oh, okay.
Because it just takes the THC out of it and it still looks like weed. You don't burn it at all.
Well, that answers my question because I was going to say, so you don't smoke the weed.
So the next motherfucker ain't going to get high.
You don't get high. You don't get high because THC is gone. So basically you just eat more groceries.
No. You do get high.
It vaporizes it from the weed, and you inhale the THC only.
Only, no smoke.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is what's left is still what looks like
unburnt
weed.
pot.
Yeah, but goddamn, if you sell it and there ain't no THC in it, somebody come back and shoot your ass.
Yeah, but if it's a noob
Yeah, if it's a noob, they'll just think it's whack weed and won't come back.
Or do they think they?
Or
just
they'll
got
think
some
they got
shit
high.
weed, yeah.
Or they think they got high.
I've heard that being high is all in your head. I've heard that being high is all in your head.
Bullshit.
I heard that
It's
if
physical.
you go into it and think you're not going to get high, you could not get high.
Bullshit.
I know. I think on some level, the mind has that power. I just don't think most of us.
People
are
kept
that
trying to
intelligent.
explain that to me when I was a kid, and I'm like, dude, I don't smoke it because it don't do nothing to me.
That's very much true of like acid. If you think you're gonna have a bad trip,
you're gonna have
a bad trip.
and
I know if I try
paranoid
acid,
about having.
I'll have a bad trip, and I'll
have a bad trip just because I'm like worried about what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I never tried acid because I heard this story. I don't even know if it's true.
But I mean, do really acid heads pop one and say, "Oh yeah, fuck it"?
Yeah, oh yeah,
what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
I mean,
oh yeah. But I never did acid ever because I heard this story's always stuck with me.
Shit.
I heard when I was in high school that some friend of a friend, their buddy did acid, and he did it one time, and he thought he was a glass of orange juice, and he was afraid someone was going to pour him out. Now, so I thought, that's not for me.
That's pretty funny.
That's not for me, man. You know, so
my juice is out of me.
I got one for you. Somebody I know personally has done it, and they're where they were at. The person had a pet snake, and he don't like snakes.
You think
at all?
That was bad, wasn't it?
Oh, he said the snake was telling him, "I'm gonna eat you. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna eat you."
Now I want to try. I do have a.
That's messed up.
No, I do have a hankering to try mushrooms just because I like the ones you eat, and I figure if I like those, I probably like the other ones.
Peyote.
Yeah, but do you think psycho shrooms taste good?
Who cares what they taste like?
Isn't it an actual just a pill?
No. You actually got to eat the mushroom, the cap.
Cap of it.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what they was tripping on in what was that movie?
Shrooms.
Young Guns.
Oh,
it was old western.
Oh yeah.
With
Did you see Shrooms? That was a solid B movie.
It was.
It was a solid B movie. That's on the Wise Guy suggestion list.
Wise Guy suggestion list. It's called Shrooms. Netflix.
And it's. You think you're gonna. I don't know. You think you're gonna watch a scary movie, and it's
like a weird fucking.
Yeah, it's
thing.
a psycho. Like it's a psycho trip movie, kind of. These like 5 or 4, 6. I don't know how many people.
What Wise Guy's top 3 B movies: Shrooms, Hatchet.
Yeah.
And what was that one where they go psycho from the fucking TV static?
Oh,
what the hell was that called? In no particular order.
Oh
Hatchet,
my god, that was a good movie.
And was it fuck? What was it?
Short Bus.
No, Short Bus is on there too. That should be on.
No, what do you call those lines in a TV besides white noise? Or they call it like volt. Starts with a V, don't it?
No. Oh, what the fuck? We'll have to look it up.
We'll have to look it up. We'll get back to you on that.
I don't know what it is.
So anyway, we had people. It's getting down to week 16 in the NFL. And we had people asking about the fantasy football thing, and it's like, why don't you log on and look yourself? But we'll go ahead and discuss it, because if you're in it and you don't know where you stand, pretty much you shouldn't be
Would
playing.
someone really give a shit if they're not playing? Like, wouldn't you know if you were playing? It
You
seems
think
like
you
an
would.
odd question.
You think you would?
To me, anyway.
Who's the biggest NFL fan out there? You think you got what it takes? I'm G Scrizzle, and I say, ain't no goddamn way. And I'm going to prove it with Yahoo. Go to www.wswgshow.com and click Fantasy Football and enter the Fizzle the Scrizzle Fantasy Football Challenge. If you beat me and have the highest point total of all teams in all leagues, you win $100 cash. Bring it. It's free to play. Show me what you got. So anyway, standings go like this. This does not count tonight's game that's probably going on right now, but it does. And it does not count Tuesday night's game because the Minnesota and Philadelphia game was postponed because of the blizzard in Minnesota that collapsed the fucking Metrodome or whatever it is. So without those two games in the point totals.
Some stadium collapsed.
Minnesota's roof collapsed because of all the snow on it, and they had it on video.
Really? How did they have it on video? Like, were people
the surveillance inside of the?
Oh, okay.
And the funny thing about it is that they have a horse that the Viking rides out. It's like a mascot thing.
Yeah.
You can see in the video the stadium's empty, the roof is coming down, it's dripping, and then this tidal wave comes out of the roof, and this horse is bolting across the fucking sideline, dude.
A real horse?
A real horse. It's on the video. I'm gonna show.
They just let the horse roam free on the field.
I don't know if somebody, some official in there knew what was going on and let the horse out or something to get out of the building, but that horse was.
And did the horse make it?
I didn't think it was a human because it ran the full length of the field and scored a touchdown in about 3 seconds.
Sign that motherfucker.
Yeah, so when I'm done, I'll show you the video. But yeah, the Metrodome collapsed and they're playing Tuesday night. So without
they're going to put a roof back on in one day?
No, I think they're playing in Detroit.
Oh, okay.
So without those games right there tallied, the score goes as follows. Jason V76 has 1,594 points total. The West Side Warriors has 1,555, so they're about 40 points behind. Then you got I'm a Girl with 1,550. Cincy Slut Slappers has 1,536.
Are you serious?
They win.
M. Carmen has 1,452, and the WSWG show's highest point total is 1,434, so I pretty much... think we need to throw in the towel with 1 week left. But so good luck, everybody, and we'll see what happens next week. Next.
What's up with this video?
You want me to put the video on of the horse?
No.
We can do that
I
later.
guess we can do it later.
For Loko.
Oh, let's talk about For Loko.
Okay, so the further I get away from the one For Loko incident I have, every store I go into, I just when I see that when I stand in there, I look at that can.
Have you had a For Loko, Jimmy?
No.
Would you like a For Loko, Jimmy?
He's scared like a motherfucker.
Why don't you hear this story first?
Okay.
And then you can decide.
I know I tried that shit that Rick had that one day.
No, that ain't the same shit.
That was tilt or some bullshit.
Yeah.
So the further I get away from, like, in time, like as days passed.
If people don't know what Four Loko is, it's a malt beverage with 12% alcohol in it that supposedly people are dying on and they're trying to ban it.
But it's also an energy drink.
Yeah, and it contains 7 times the caffeine. One can is equal to drinking 7 Coca-Colas worth of caffeine.
Damn. Give me one.
Dude.
But it makes you tired.
It makes you tired. That ain't good.
It's really weird.
These two guys right here, Rick is well known for, being able to drink some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Passed out after having one can for 4 hours.
Yeah.
And I did too. So 2 people.
Well, I was going to get to you, but go ahead.
So two people drank the same shit. And we both went into a coma for 4.5 hours.
Not kidding, not exaggerating. I had to wake him up so we could go have Christmas.
A fucking coma.
I had a Four Loko Christmas.
Yes.
You had a Four Loko Christmas.
And I'll tell you, I slept fucking good.
I did too.
I
boy.
slept like a fucking
And what's funny
brick.
is I slept straddling the corner of the bed, like my legs were on the floor and I was sleeping.
No.
And it was
you was humping the bed,
it
buddy?
was the greatest sleep I ever had.
I wish Sarah had a picture of that.
I asked Roger how he slept on that. I said, "You sleep well?" As if I could sleep like that every night, I'd have no problems.
I say 2 of them throughout the course of a night, and you be
No,
good.
here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna try it one more time because a one-off case study should result in no sound evidence. I mean, I know we both did it and we both had the exact same result. But I'm gonna do it again and not drink anything else because I think as soon as you put anything else in it, the case study is flawed.
It's flawed.
But I'm gonna do it again. I will tell you that.
Can you still get the motherfuckers?
Oh yeah, that's not banned yet.
Dude, you can get it without driving.
UDF.
$2, mind you. It's $2 for one can.
24 ouncer.
So
$2
if I
got
stop
Rick and Roger
by
drunk.
a place that I'm going to drive by when I go home.
Exxon will have them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
$2, guys.
And which one's the best?
The
Or is
grape, I think.
The red.
The
grape or
punch.
the red?
The fruit punch.
Fruit punch?
The grape wasn't bad.
The grape wasn't bad, but as far as taste, I've tasted 4 out of the 6, and fruit punch is my
I think we
number
need to
one.
get some when they do ban them, we have a fucking can of them.
I got 4 empty cans at home.
I think the only kind we didn't get was the lemon and
Blue
then lemon
raspberry
lime.
is the
Lemon and
nasty
lemon
one.
and
Do
lime,
not
yeah.
get blue raspberry.
That sounds nasty.
It's disgusting.
Okay, so
It tasted like ass.
I will tell you this.
Dirty ass.
Like a dirty
I
ass.
don't know that I want to do a Four Loko and then have any kind of sexual escapade.
I think we need to throw that into it.
Well, sexual escapade with any male people present. Because I really could give 2 shits about anything. And I know everybody says, fuck that, I'm a heterosexual, I'm not a fag, and blah, blah, blah. That shit makes you not care about nothing.
You
Nothing.
did say that on the way home. You was like, you know what? I don't even care. I was like, about what? And he was like, nothing.
You don't. It's so weird. It's worse than like that's what tequila does to me. Except it doesn't remove. Like I'm still not. You know, I'm still aware of my surroundings. The Four Loko was just like you just move your head, and then when your head gets to wherever it's going, you're like, oh, it's there. That's how you feel.
Damn.
But I'm telling you,
I'm gonna get 2 of them New Year's.
Oh,
I'm telling you,
You're
that
trying
shit.
to make some people pass out, ain't you?
I'm gonna get 2 of them New Year's and drink them
2 of them. That's 14.
throughout the whole night.
That's 14 cans of Coke.
Like I've never drank 14 cans of Coke before.
And not in 2 hours.
It's not 2 hours.
4.
It's gonna be about a 6-hour period.
You're gonna drink a 12-pack of Coke plus 2.
14-pack.
You're gonna drink a 14-pack of Coke.
I'm gonna get 2, and if I get 2 of them finished, then okay.
I'm afraid for you.
Yeah.
That dude drank like
I'm gonna
fucking
be able to
12
put
of
it
them
in
a
your
row.
butt.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that dude drank retarded amount
He
of
drank 700 cans
Yeah.
of Coke.
I mean, his
He
fucking
drank 12 fucking...
I have to look the story up, but
He drank a lot.
He drank a lot of
I thought
it.
it was 10. I thought you guys mentioned 10.
Yeah, I think it was
Still.
10 because it was. I remember.
Fuck,
it
2
was,
cans is 14 Cokes?
Yeah.
That's
He drank,
ridiculous.
he drank 70 Coca-Colas worth
Well,
of
just
caffeine.
figure.
His fucking...
just
his
in-
heart had to been beaten out of his chest.
Just in ounces alone, 10 cans would be 20 regular cans of beer. That's like a case of beer.
Right.
And you add energy drink to it.
Right. And then,
Wow.
and then I want to be gay to it too.
Yeah. And
I think
My stomach's about to
if
blow
you
up.
here's what I'm saying. If you want to find out if you're gay, go to a gay club, drink a Four
drink
Loko,
2 Four Locos.
drink 2 Four Locos, and if
see
they
who you
start
fuck.
looking good,
Big booty.
WSWG show.
Rick, you have me scared.
Turn your radio
You
down
are
in the
not
background.
drinking that shit on New Year's Eve.
You damn
You're
right I
bad
am.
enough.
I'm drinking 2 of them.
What?
I'll drink 2 of them.
Oh, God. You won't make it.
You
You'll
won't
be
make
letting
it.
Naked pass out of the floor. Why
better
won't
make-
You can do us all a favor on when he gets to the second one, dump it out and replace it with something.
Some Tahitian treaters.
He'll never know.
That's right.
I probably won't. I probably won't care.
He'll be blacked out naked pole dancing again.
I'll be like, this changed flavor. I don't care.
You won't even notice. And Jimmy, you sure as hell are not drinking that.
Why, I can't try it? What the fuck?
You'll get a headache.
I got no
Do you know
headache.
how many fucking Cokes I drink in a day?
About 3, 4 Locos worth.
Probably.
I had no headache when I woke up either. Nothing.
I at least got to try it.
All right, don't complain when your head's pounding.
You can
Don't
pound my
complain
head
when you're
later,
getting
baby.
pounded.
Don't be complaining
I
when
knew
your
that was-
fucking crotch is
I knew
pounding.
that was coming out somewhere.
Oh, of course. Of course. I miss you, Shannon.
all right. Well, we're getting.
Well, you should have
feedback.
brought your ass over here.
I miss
I miss her somewhere
you,
else.
my Tasha.
Oh, bye, guys. Love you.
Bye.
How would you rate the overall quality of this call? Fuck you.
No, I think if you think you're gonna be gay, I think a Four Loko will let you know.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're not sure.
What's up with the gayness part of this now?
Because if you're not sure, it's going to take out all doubt.
Yeah, it will. It's like truth serum, kind of. Like,
Like if somebody came up,
So they're $2 a fucking
Say
can.
you're drunk with a
We
dude.
need to buy
Say
these
you're
up.
drunk with a dude at a party and he comes up and he rubs your balls. You're gonna be like, "Damn, motherfucker!" Even if you're drunk,
Right.
you're on some Four Loko. It's gonna be like, I don't think it's a good idea.
You're gonna let him rub your balls for just a second.
for just a second to see if this is right or not.
No, all I'm saying is the initial checks and balance system that's normally in your head
is gone.
It kind of changes the checks and balance system. It's like things are not offensive. You know what I mean?
513-488-1298 if you have a Four Loko experience.
Yeah, because I really wonder what other people's Four Loko experiences are. But I do think, I mean, for me anyway.
Well, I drank one on a different occasion than that.
And what was that like?
And that was the end of the night. It did make you tired and want to go. And you know what? I think I passed out right away when I laid down also.
Yeah, see, but I remember being in the car, and I remember just thinking, I don't give a fuck about nothing.
It's like liquid Prozac. Like you drink it, and it's like, I don't give a shit about nothing. Kids, wife, fuck it.
Kid's wife, fuck it. Go on to the next.
All right, I got a question. What do you do if you're eating some quality pussy? I'm talking about nice looking bitch, and you finally go down on her, and you come across a dingleberry. What's the proper etiquette, or is there proper etiquette? Do you continue?
That calls for that bitch getting threw up on.
Do you continue marching on and ignore it, or do you stop and just cut it off right there?
I think first time you're with the chick, or you been with her before?
First time you've been with the quality pussy.
First time you've been with her, that's a buzzkill.
Yeah.
If you've been with her before and it's like with your mate, I think you just stop what you're doing and put it in.
Yeah.
You just don't.
Yeah, because your dick don't care. Because it can't see.
You just don't do. You just don't do that. But if it's the first time, am I drinking?
No Four Loko. You're drinking.
No Four Loko. I'm sober.
Lights.
It's sober vagina.
Yeah.
Sober vagina. I'm probably still just gonna stop and fuck her.
Well, that's what happened the one time I told you I went about. First time with a chick, she come over, and she knew she was getting banged when she came over. And I'm kissing down her chest.
I wish I had those stories. I have no story where a chick is coming to my house knowing I'm going to fuck her.
I just talked.
You don't have any stories of that one?
No.
Look, it was one of those.
Dude,
so
I'm sorry.
lame.
It was
You're
one
not
of those.
lame. You just.
It was one of those.
You're still my buddy.
You're
no
just
matter what.
You're just opportunistically challenged. So anyway, this was just a phone conversation at night type deal. Like she lived in Fairfield. I never met her in my life. It was just phone conversation. So she's like, "Well, why don't I come on Friday night?" I was like, "That's cool. You know, we can hang out and get you some of this."
And by hang out, I mean
no,
fuck.
we were talking on the phone about fucking and shit.
Oh, okay.
Not even seeing each other, which was retarded because some fucking Jabba the Hutt could have walked in the door. Well, it wasn't.
Hey, in all
quite,
fairness, Jabba the Hutt could have been in there.
it wasn't quite Jabba, but it was. She was a 5.
A 5?
Yeah, she might have been a 4.9.
Well, that wouldn't have kept you from fucking her.
So anyway, it's before the paper route. She comes over finally, and the whole time she's on her way, I'm thinking, please don't be a fucking mongoose.
A mongoose.
Please don't be a fucking possum.
Wolverine split.
So she walks in the door, and I'm like, not what I was expecting or wanting, but fuck it.
Hey, you don't know what she was thinking.
So she said, yeah, she probably thinks I was split like a motherfucker.
You don't
Like,
know.
so I get her in the bed, and I go about belly button length low, and then I start smelling the stench.
Ooh.
So I'm like, I ain't fucking putting my...
Isn't it proper etiquette to, if you know, I mean, I don't know.
At least
'cause
wash that bitch.
I ain't
before you
been
come
there,
around.
but if a chick is going to a dude's house to fuck,
Wouldn't it be all perfumed up and
Yeah.
scrubbed up and shit?
yeah.
maybe
like-
she just got done fucking somebody else.
Now there's another one-night stand incident, which it wasn't a phone conversation. I actually
rub
seen
it
her
in.
in person.
Fucking rub it in.
I went over to her house, and she knew she was getting fucked. She was on her period, she says, and that pussy was clean as a motherfucker because she douched it up and everything
Douched
before
it?
that. Yep.
Sheba Dushti.
Now,
I went down on her, and it smelled like fucking nothing.
I've gone to chicks' houses thinking I'm gonna fuck something, but I don't know that they thought that they were gonna be fucking something.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna fuck her, but she just wasn't seeing that.
She didn't see that in her future.
No, but what I'm saying is that chick knew she was getting fucked and knew she was on the rag, and fucking took it upon herself to pressure wash
she
that
a 5?
motherfucker. No, she was about a 7 or 8.
See, a 7 or 8 will wash their vagina. 5s
That's what
don't.
I'm saying, because 5s don't think they're getting fucked.
Right.
5 should start thinking they're getting fucked because they don't get it that often.
Hey, girls out there, if you're a 1 through 5, think you're getting fucked. You may not, and chances are
1
you
through
may not.
whatever. Take care of the pussy.
Yeah,
Period.
wash the
Every
pussy
day.
because chances are that dude is horny and he's gonna fuck you anyway.
And let me say this: if you're a nasty ass guy, chicks don't want to go down there and smell your fucking nuts. Like,
No.
clean them up. That goes both ways.
Yeah, we don't make you suck a dick with sweaty, nasty balls, so don't make us lick a stenchy, milfy, musty pussy.
Milfy, musty pussy.
Okay, I do want to get to the my other topic there.
Right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I can't read it, so you read it.
So we want to know here, and I may twist this around a little bit after we initially read it, but would it be wrong? This is a question we're asking everybody, and we're going to discuss it right here. Would it be wrong if a friend needed cash, and she's a female friend, and you offered her, say, $60 or $80 or whatever you think is fair, maybe $100? If you offered her that much money for one lap dance for like 15 minutes, that's like 5 songs.
Completely nude.
Completely butt naked.
Both of you?
They're not a stripper.
No. They can just be naked.
They're not a stripper, and the idea is they can't tell anyone or don't want to tell anyone.
Yeah, it has to be done in private. You got to have some anonymity. You can't ever tell.
First of all, is it wrong to even do it? And second of all, is it wrong to keep it a secret?
Yeah, so out of the gate, I would like to know if your woman did this, are you going to have a problem with it?
I'm not going to have a problem with it, and I don't think she should tell me. Because
then I'm going to have a problem with it.
No, yeah, I mean, no, I'm not going to. I'm just going to. I just don't want. I don't think it's bad, like that bad, but I'd rather not know it.
Because nothing's happening.
Because nothing's really happening. All it's going to do is put thoughts in my head of this and that, and that don't need to be there.
Yeah, but in somebody's mind, something is happening because that person might want to pay for it to keep going, and it might.
That's a different story.
But we're not saying that. We're saying
we're
one
not saying-
time.
Just one time.
We're saying you got to get your car out of impound, give me a lap dance for $80, no problem. We're not talking about Jimmy got laid off and he needs weekly lap dances for $90 a week. No, we're not talking about that.
Okay.
No, just one time.
Because I hired a bitch.
No, just
Stupid.
just one off deal.
One-off deal.
And that's all it ever was. Would you have? Let's just say it was me.
I think, to be honest with you, I'd rather not fucking know.
Right.
Just
Yeah,
telling
but what
you
if
that
she
now.
came home and said, Jimmy, I went to drop this off to Roger, and you know,
Hey, no.
Hold on.
Your radiator's still messed up, right?
hold on, Yeah, there you go.
Hold on. What if Tasha?
What if
comes
Tasha
home,
said, Jimmy, Roger was hinting around that he might be willing to pay me for a lap dance? Do you think it would be worth your radiator bill?
No. No hinting. What if she just comes home with the radiator and she goes, "I got this for you, babe."
I don't want to know where it came from, buddy.
What if you say, "Well, now where'd you get the money for that?" Oh, Roger just paid me to give him a lap dance.
Yeah, I had to give him one lap dance for a radiator.
Is that a big fucking deal?
Probably not.
Okay.
I would just have
So
not to
Tasha,
think
if you
about
want to
it.
get Jimmy that radiator, just get a hold of me and Roger, and we'll just go in half on it.
Yeah, what is that?
I'll
80?
take fucking 7.5 minutes.
80?
Is that 80 a piece?
It's
It's 170, ain't it?
yeah.
Yeah, 90.
Yeah.
$90 a piece will cover it
Yeah,
all.
15 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
That ain't bad for a half hour.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I mean, that's a standard club rate, I think.
But some,
Like I told them girls at the club we went to, my girl's ass is better than theirs.
but some people are going to think that that's just totally unacceptable. That's cheating. Blah blah blah. Well, I happen to personally know somebody that had somebody that actually knew that was actually in their circle offered to pay I don't know how much money it was. I don't know, but she needed money. Offered to pay for her to just masturbate for him.
Now, see, that's different, though.
It's different in the fact that now you're getting a butt-naked visual.
Well, and it's very, very sexual. I mean, that's like...
You're not touching.
Wait a minute.
Yeah,
you telling me a lap dance can't be
A
sexual?
lap dance is sexual.
I'm saying watching... I would rather you watch my wife lap dance in front of you than for you to be watching her finger bang herself.
Here. Both of them are fantasies. Okay? They're visual fantasies. So
it's not a fantasy if you're sitting there.
Yeah, one of them's more physical because you're feeling it.
No, yeah.
I think
but with clothes on, I think that null and voids that shit.
Yeah, but if you got your clothes on and you're watching her finger bang herself, it's the same fucking thing.
Because I told my wife I ate somebody's pussy through their pants, and she didn't have no problem with it.
That's different.
I mean, why is it different?
Because she's finger banging herself. I can't believe I even have to explain this. This is retarded.
Okay.
Yeah, but she gets She gets be sexually getting off when she's getting in a lap dance also. So
yeah,
it's not about that.
She's getting off fucking herself.
Hey, when you go to the strip club, which would you rather see, the lap dance or the chick finger bang herself?
Chick finger bang.
Exactly. That's why you don't want your old lady finger banging herself.
But what I'm saying is, this person asked me, "Is that wrong?" And I said, "Well, I'm not going to judge, but I wouldn't do it again." And she says, "Why?" And I said, "Well, because
unless it's
next step,
at my house.
More money.
Unless this is happening at Roger or Rick's crib or Jimmy's." But anyway, I said, that dude, if he got you to do that easily, he's going to think he can get more shit with more money.
There you go.
And as soon as you say no, either one, he turns into the dick that rats on you, or two, he turns into the really big dick that makes you do it.
Yeah, because that's the thing.
And then what do? Do you go tell on the guy for raping you? Because you're the one that put yourself in the position.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you're saying. But yeah, as soon as you do it, you definitely run the risk of... You're almost giving that guy power because he'll go, you got to do it again or I'm going to tell.
If he was
He already established what the fuck you are.
See, me, I'm a nice guy. So if you did that for me, I wouldn't say, I wouldn't force you to do more.
If some chick was willing to lap dance like on a real deal.
I'm talking about masturbating in front of them.
I think that's crossing the line.
If you're doing that...
I'm pretty sure.
If you're doing... I'm single, and I pay you to do that, I'm thinking I can get more.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try.
I know I can
and
get
I'm going
more.
to try.
It might just cost a little bit more.
And I'm going to try. You know what I'm saying? So, the shit does happen.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's apples and apples to everybody else, but I really think that...
happening at somebody's place, work, whatever.
I really think that hey, I'm fucking talking here.
My bad, buddy. I'm sorry.
It's like y'all got your own show going.
I'm just asking questions.
Welcome, special guest to the Jimmy and Rick Show, Roger.
Let me shut the fuck up for a second here and let Roger speak his mind.
Maybe it's just me, and I'm the one wigging out about it because you guys don't see any difference between the lap dance and the finger banging. When did finger banging become on the level of lap dancing?
It's not. But what I was saying is, both of them can be a way for her to get off.
This is not about
the same.
her.
It's
about you.
I understand that.
They can both be a way for you to get off.
It's true and all.
No, the question is posed to the mate.
Okay.
Whether what's going to be offensive for the husband or the boyfriend who finds out or doesn't find out.
I'm just trying to...
I guess I would rather the lap dance because if he's watching her masturbate, he's watching her. He's not feeling her. He's not actually seeing what her pussy's doing or her titties or her facial expression or none of that because he's getting a lap dance.
Mm-hmm.
If she's sitting off, laying on a bed or whatever, he's actually watching every move she's making. So it is different.
Yeah, he's getting more benefit.
He's getting more benefit because he can sit back and, jerk the schmirking.
Right.
But yeah, I would take the.
I would charge extra if you're going to get jizz on my couch.
I would take the lap dance a lot better than I would.
You're right.
Yeah.
I think I'd probably had to kick somebody's ass.
Yeah.
On the other occasion.
I don't know if I'd go to ass.
I just
kicking.
wanted to make sure because it was either going to be a lap dance for a radio or the finger banging, and I wanted to make sure I got it right.
Yeah, babe. I don't think you'd go for that. So. Go ahead, call in.
Tasha will
tell us what you think.
Me. She will lap dance me for free. Goddamn it! I ain't saying her clothes will be off, but
yeah, lap dance with draws on would be good.
Boy,
I got a lap dance one time, and the bitch tied my shoes together, and I didn't know it.
Yeah, I remember.
I got up and almost fell down. She fucking.
I've seen somebody. I've seen somebody shake your pants off you, buddy.
Yeah, you're right. That's happened before too. But I got very loose pants, so that's not a.
Yeah,
major...
I got told at the strip club that one chick's pussy smelled better than the other. So.
Is one of your nuts bigger than the other one?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's bigger, but one definitely hangs a little. Like my left one is like tighter to my.
They're
hot. It's higher. Like it looks like
kind of looks like an egg.
It looks like fuzzy dice hanging from your rear view.
Yeah. When you see a nut sack hanging, it's always one lower than the other.
Yeah,
but I think that's just because of how the sack and the legs are. It makes them do that.
One of my nuts
bag.
hangs further than the other.
But I've seen some balls.
I believe one of my nuts is bigger than the other one.
Well, the thing is that you can actually grab your nuts and bring them down to the level, and it doesn't hurt. And you can let it go, and it'll hang there for a minute. But once you start walking around, it goes back to the other shit.
Yeah.
I wonder if one nut's used more than the other.
No, I think it's equal tubes coming from the vas deferens.
We have a caller.
WSWG show.
I want to know what I'm getting out of these lap dances.
A radiator?
A radiator.
What am I getting? That's what Jimmy's getting.
Oh, wow, damn! I thought we was together here. So what the fuck?
Yeah, do you have a radio going?
Are you playing the show? Are you playing the show?
She's playing us in the background.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
no. It's her phone.
It's her phone.
When I talk to her on the phone, I hear this shit too.
Turn your earpiece down, Def.
No, it's.
I have a shitty phone. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Buy me a new one. That's what you guys can give me for a lap dance, a new phone. I'll take my phone, Roger.
So you want a new phone and a radiator?
An iPhone 3G, right? Because that's
Sounds
the one.
good to me.
That's the one I have over there.
Well, hold on a minute. So hold on. You want a new cell phone and a radiator and no butt nakedness?
Hold on, Bugs. We see you're calling.
So is that,
you'd have to be completely butt naked if I'm paying.
Butt nakedness.
I won't even take butt naked. I'll give you the phone and the radiator if you do it with just panties on.
Didn't I give you a lap dance, Rick?
When?
Well, the last time at your party.
I don't remember too much of that night.
She shook your pants off of you too, buddy.
I don't remember too much of that night.
Your pants fell to your ankles.
Is there video
You're
of
sitting
this?
down.
Is there video of this? Because I want to see the video.
I don't know. You have to ask around and look at people's phones. I don't know. I know I gave Daniel a lap dance, and I know I gave you one.
Well.
So you owe me, biatch.
That was just a test to see if you were worth half the radiator.
Did you hear that, babe? The Bahamas.
What do you say?
Bahamas.
She makes me wait for the Bahamas for everything I say. She'll be like the Bahamas. I'm saving it for the Bahamas. Like that's 279 fucking days.
Damn, we're gonna go to the Bahamas and nothing's gonna go down.
Yeah. I don't know about that.
All right, your phone sucks. Bye.
Bye.
Y'all only got a landline?
No.
Who's got a fucking landline anymore?
I do. I have to. Somebody's got to be able to call 911.
So what we do this weekend besides?
Oh, we got
holiday
4
get-togethers.
We got 4 locoed.
Well, we 4 locoed it Friday night. And then Saturday night, I was at my parents' house for another Christmas gathering.
Well, we do got 1 minute, so we might as well just escape that comment. And coming up is the debut episode of Confessions of the Molested Mind. It is very, very, very dark, so be aware when you listen.
It will play every night at 9 p.m. It may not be May not be a new show every night, but yes, Bugs, before we sign out, we must talk to you again. How you doing?
I'm sorry, I had to call back in because you mentioned the bigger and smaller balls.
Yeah.
And I mentioned it on my show, which is Thursdays at 8 o'clock. But no, I have one. My left side's bigger. My right side is the one that sometimes has like an aching, throbbing. Does anybody else have that
That's
problem?
because you punch your balls when you're jacking off, buddy.
I have the aching, throbbing, and we did not get to our show outro. We are off the air now.
Oh shit! All right.
I just saw the new
does
show
anybody else
switch.
have the aching, throbbing? Because I get the shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes
the ball that's closest to your stomach is the one that aches and throbs sometimes.
See, I've turned wrong and actually created a sack pain.
Yeah, I don't mean that I hurt it or hit it or jacked off and punched it.
Like I
just mean it just hurts sometimes.
I've bent over sideways and actually crushed my nuts between my own legs.
Yeah,
I've sat on
that's
mine.
different.
God,
I know
that
what
sucks.
you're saying. Like the one that's shorter. That's the one that like bugs me sometimes.
Yeah, me
Bugs
too.
the bugs.
And you would think the bigger one would be the one that hurts because it's bigger.
Yeah, but
Right.
it moves out of the way, buddy.
Yeah. No, I
But
totally
anyway.
feel you.
Why don't you flip us on and interrupt that broadcast, and I'll say that the rebroadcast at 10 o'clock will include the extras. Because we're recording the whole thing here.
What do you want me to do?
Let me break into what's playing.
Yeah.
And I'll tell them that the rebroadcast at 10 will have the overtime.
There you go.
Awesome.
That's going to fuck up my show.
We'll talk to you next week,
You
man.
can't just interrupt someone
we'll see you
else's
next
show.
week.
See you. Bye.
Later.
It's not going to interrupt yours.
Mine's playing right now.
How long is yours?
30 minutes.
Okay, 9 to 9:30. You're replaying ours at...
Yeah. What's your point?
Okay, just delete all that material then.
No, it'll play in the replay.
It'll play the replay.
Tune in next week, guys, for another edition of the WSWG show.
Later.